For fast, cheap, and reliable NBA 2K19 MT, visit the link down below in the description and use code MASSIVE for 5% off all orders. So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K19. In today's video, we're going to be doing kind of another what-if offseason rebuild. We're going to be seeing what if Kemba Walker did sign with the Utah Jazz, kind of completing their big three of Gobert, Mitchell, and then him. Then you obviously have other pretty good pieces like Derek Favors, Joe Ingles. I'm sure Rubio will be gone after this. Crowder's obviously not a bad 3-and-D guy, not as good as he was in Boston, but still not bad nonetheless. So yeah, I'm pretty interested to see where this team can go with this. This team is honestly playing a lot better than I thought they would this year. They ended currently they sit at like 49-31, 2 games left. NBA playoffs coming up this weekend. Very, very excited for those. National championship tonight in college basketball. Could not be more excited for that. So Quinn Snyder, I'll give 1 more year. We're going to fire you. You're fired. You can stay, and you're fired. So Randy Martin, thank God for that. A trainer. Assistant coach will go Peterson. Not firing you yet. And then we'll go Owen Masters, and I'll just go Logan Mills. So hopefully we get all these guys. Oh, we can't even afford everybody. Okay. Yeah, you're making a little bit too much money. Logan Mills, I can't afford you, I guess. Okay, I'm going to take my assistant coach over my CFO. Okay, we'll accept this. Okay, now we're good. So now we can afford the whole staff. I'm not really sure what happened there. We ended up losing round 1 in this simulation playoffs. I'm not sure if that'll happen in real life, but 1 first-round pick and a second. I'm not even going to end up using that. So we're going to look to move on from a few guys in this team, starting with Tony Bradley and Grayson Allen. Doubt either of them have really any trade value. Seeing a few nice young pieces, a couple picks. I'm probably going to go in that direction. 2 firsts from the Warriors isn't bad. I think I'm going to take a first and a second-round pick from the Clippers, I believe that was. Then Exum's going to go. I just can't pay him $9.5 million. He was a high pick, wasn't he? Yeah, he was the 5th overall pick. That's a little sad. I mean, I know he's been injured a pretty decent amount, but still, it's just not looking like it's working out. Crowder, actually, I'm going to move Crowder down to small forward, and then I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, Jay Crowder actually goes up to a 79 overall. He used to be like an 81 overall in like 2K17, 2K18, and then kind of just fell off a little bit when he moved on to Utah, but still works for me. Mitchell Robinson, let's pick up a good backup center to back up Rudy Gobert, and I think Joe Ingles, I love the guy, unbelievable 3-point shooter, can't pay him $12 million. So Robert Covington, not bad. OG, I see. I can't say his name though, so I'm not dealing with that the whole video. So let's take 2 first-round picks from the 76ers. Honestly, not that bad for a pretty veteran player making a decent amount of money. So Mitchell's obviously on that rookie contract still. That is going to be huge for us. We are going to have money. Let me just double check. No picks in this year's draft. So let's head up to straight up to team player options. Also, I'm sorry for my horrible upload schedule. I've been extremely busy here at school, so hopefully you guys can understand that. Favors, I'll probably want to move on from. I'm going to get rid of pretty much all these guys first because I can trade them rather easily. And, I mean, picks are picks. Like, probably won't end up using them all, but they're still here if I do need them. So 1 more first from the Clippers. Thank you very much. I mean, it's that easy for everybody. It's like, how do you get so many first-round picks? Just trade the scrubs on your team. So Derek Favors at this point, I don't really know what I want to do with him. Definitely something here I can figure out. 2.5-star trade value is not. Marcus Smart, low-key, would not be a bad 6-man. Whiteside, if we needed a center, I'd probably take that. I definitely do want to pick up a player at this point, though. So, you know, let's go ahead and let's pick up Marcus Smart. Straight up for Derek Favors. Not a bad trade at all. Qualifying, we do not have any. Moratorium. I'm going after Kemba Walker. If he doesn't end... Okay, that is way too much money. He has an offer from the Hornets. 4 years, 1... Okay, so I can definitely beat that. If I go like this, player option... No, it's his video. I'm not going to not do that. So we're going to get him. How much cap space do we have? Honestly, we could probably clear up enough for another guy. Maybe like a Boogie Cousins if I wanted to underpay him like a decent amount. If he would accept... Okay. Let me just go ahead and get Kemba first. All right, we get Kemba Walker. We're going to announce the rights on pretty much everybody here. And now we're working with $30 million in cap space. 30 mil is not bad at all. If they're not going to match D'Lo, that's the most it'll let me give him. Damn, okay. I'll give him a player option, no trade clause, because he would not be a bad bad starting point guard. Boogie has deals now. You know what? Actually, Tobias Harris, low-key, people were saying do a Tobias Harris rebuild as well in the Jazz. So if I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, that's actually... Oh, okay. I was like, what? So we're doing a Tobias Harris and a Kemba Walker rebuild. Not bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I do need to trade for a small forward, I think. So, or can I sign one and then trade for somebody? I can also sign Avery Bradley. JaVale McGee. All right, I'm going to figure out a trade. We signed McGee. We're going to put him in a trade, and I'll see you guys once I have it. So we're going to try to do this trade with the Pelicans, sending them McGee, Rubio, and 2 firsts for Julius Randle, and this guy has to be in here to make the money work. Don't know if they're going to take it. Julius Randle's value has gone through the roof, but he would be a good power forward, so they're not going to take that. That's a bit unfortunate. I could try with Siakam or Collins or Kuzma or somebody like that, but they can't be a very high overall. That's the only thing. You know what? Chris Middleton, I would low-key do if they want to give me, or if I want to give Rubio and where's JaVale McGee for Middleton. Going to the Warriors. Also give you this Lakers first-round pick, and there we go. So Chris Middleton is going to be our small forward. Harris is going to be our starting power forward. So I don't really think we need a backup point guard. So I'm going to get a backup shooting guard. No. Small forward and then power forward. So hopefully I can get 2 guys here that are both decent. FK Udo I'm also going to sign, then trade. And then we should be good. So it's not going to be the best team for the first year, but it definitely should be able to work. So Nick Young, first-round pick and a second. Please just give somebody better. I know it's not going to get a ton of offers because they're not making a lot of money. Zizic can play power forward if he has to. Billy Hernangomez, I know. I get him 483 times a year. But it's the only thing that's going to work for me at this point. So FK Udo now, and I'll also give you 2 first-round picks. Please give me some sort of power forward, or excuse me, not power forward, small forward. Ooh, Josh Hart, low-key. Works for me. Let's pick up Josh Hart. He's going to slot. Actually, you know what? I got this figured out. We're good. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 1 of the rotation. So this is going to be the rotation for the first year. Kemba Walker, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Middleton, Tobias Harris, and Rudy Gobert. Off the bench, you got Marcus Smart, Billy Hernangomez, Mitchell Robinson, and Josh Hart solidifying that 9th spot. So I'm pretty excited to see how this team can do. Definitely looking better than the Jazz team currently is in real life. I'm also really excited because Harris and Walker were both requested to do like separate videos with them, and we ended up getting them on the same team. So probably still only going to call it the Kemba Walker Jazz rebuild, but we'll see how that goes. This team is looking really solid, and I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So pretty good first season as we go 63-19. Harden wins MVP. Zion Rookie of the Year on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love 6-man. Play him at small forward. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year. Marvin Bagley. That's interesting to see. And Quinn Snyder for us does get Coach of the Year. So I'm guessing we ended up with the best record in the NBA. Did not think this team was that good. I mean, like, I thought we were good. I know we were 1 seed material, though. Mitchell and Walker as our backcourt balled out. Harris was a really solid stretch 4. Middleton sure was great on defense. And then Rudy Gobert, 10 and 12 and a half. That's all I really need. I also did sign him to a contract extension, so we're good there. Phoenix Suns in the first round. Devin Booker, who I low-key think, if the Suns don't do anything good this offseason, should request a trade at the deadline next year or in the next offseason. Because that team has had, what, 3 top 5 picks in a row, and their front office has shit the bed on it so hard pretty much every single year. But I don't know, maybe he likes it in Phoenix. Us and the Spurs in the next round, I think we should be able to take them down if they still had Kawhi, maybe not. But we get by them in 5, and it's going to be us and the MVP and the Houston Rockets in the West Finals. It's Cleveland and Brooklyn over there in the East. Okay. Guess Zion effect is real. 1-1, 2-1. We are tied at 2 games apiece now. I'm not going to hop into anything here. It doesn't matter. And we end up losing to the Rockets in 6. And it's the Rockets and the Nets in the NBA Finals. And I'm guessing the Rockets are going to win this. And they do. And, of course, James Harden. Holy hell, Finals MVP. So, you know what? I'll take a 1 seed. I'm not going to fire Quinn Snyder. If we don't make it to the NBA Finals next year, I'll probably move on from him at that point. But we are good for now. We pretty much moved all of our picks. Except for this one, of course. We do have the 5th overall pick. Definitely did not think that was going to be something that we got, but we do. So I'm going to draft somebody there, and I will see you guys at rookie signings. So pick 5, I did take James Wiseman. What I actually want to do immediately is move him to small forward and then look at trades with him at Middleton and try to improve potentially our small forward position. So not seeing any great offers. D'Angelo Russell right off the bat. I mean, Also, I'm pretty sure I said earlier that D'Angelo Russell and Donovan Mitchell will be a good backcourt. Like, I forgot this was a Kemba Walker rebuild, but hey, it happens. So shooting guard, touch small forward. Anybody here that I could potentially, like Jimmy Butler, Paul George is 95. There's no way that's happening. All right, Chris Middleton, and where the hell is he? James Wiseman for Jimmy Butler. And I'll give you this New Orleans pick and this first-round pick. This is a lot. I want Jimmy. This is it, though. They agree with that. Definitely probably a little bit of an overpay, but I think Jimmy Butler is going to be a good final piece of this team. And definitely an improvement over Chris Middleton. So we also really didn't need Wiseman or those picks because, I mean, we're literally never going to use them. So pretty much everybody is back at this point. I don't really think we're going to need any other positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do want to re-sign Hernangomez. That is something I definitely do need to do. 80 overall. We get him back, and we're all set, and I'll see you guys at the start of the second year. So this is going to be the rotation for year number 2. Kemba Walker, Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Rudy Gobert. Off the bench, Marcus Smart, Billy Hernangomez, Josh Hart, and Mitchell Robinson. Still think this team is very much championship caliber. Hopefully Quinn Snyder can coach us to a 1 seed again. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. So end of season number 2, 70-12. I'll take it. Harden MVP, LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year, Hayward, Giannis, LeVert, and Quinn Snyder gets Coach of the Year once again. So I'm not complaining. I hope we can make it to the finals this year. 50 wins, got the 1 seed. Interesting. Walker, then it was Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris. Everybody's numbers are going to go down when you add Jimmy Butler to the team. But Phoenix Suns here in the first round. Don't think it should be that hard of a matchup. We're up 2-0. I mean, come on. Sweep them, please. For the love of God. We beat them last year, and we end up getting by them. And come on. There we go. 6 games, and it's going to be us and the Pelicans here in round number 2. I'm sure they still have Anthony Davis. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they probably didn't trade him at that point. So up 2-1 on them pretty quickly. 3-1, and we get by them in, oh my God, 6 games. Oklahoma City West Finals. It's Atlanta and Philly over there. Interesting enough. I mean, Atlanta's low-key on the come-up, though, so we're up 2-1 here against OKC. Make it 3-1. And can we go to the NBA Finals? Thank you very much, us and Philadelphia. So we did take Jimmy Butler from them. We gave him Middleton. They signed Mirotic. They also have Wiseman now, who we also gave them. So interesting matchup here, to say the least. 1-1 with them right now. Down 2-1, 2-2. We go up 3-2. And can we win the Finals? Yes, we can. Kemba Walker, Finals MVP, 30. Holy hell. Balls out and wins Finals MVP. So we're heading to the third and final year. I will not be firing Quinn Snyder. I'm actually going to go ahead and re-sign him if I can find him. Quinn Snyder. There we go. Please come back to me. There we go. And head scout. We really don't have a budget, but I don't really need a scout anyways. So let's head up to the draft right now. I don't know if we have any picks in this year's draft. Probably just going to trade him if we do. We have a second round pick. Nobody even wants it. Let's see who you can draft for me. At pick 27 in the second round, and they get me a 67. I mean, honestly, not bad. I'm still not going to sign them, but I'll take it. So Donovan Mitchell and Josh Hart are both free agents. I do want to re-sign both of them very, very much. Pay the man his money, and then Hart is here as well. I'll give him a contract. If he accepts it, he accepts it. It's good. So we get both of them back. We're pretty much all set. I might look to make a trade or two, just to maybe spice this team up a little bit. I mean, you already won a championship. Don't want to get it too boring. So let's see. Obviously not trading Walker, Harris. It's going to have to be a bench piece pretty much. Would I maybe want to move Billy Hernangomez and 2 first-round picks and just see if I can get a better backup big man off the bench? Just see my options here. Tristan Thompson, Bobby Portis. You know what? I might go with Bobby Portis. Low-key. All right, let's pick up Bobby Portis in a first-round pick. He's going to be our new backup power forward. Just kind of make it interesting a little bit. So we're all set, and I will see you guys at the start of the third and final year. So same rotation for the third and final year in the starting lineup. Kemba Walker, Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Rudy Gobert. Off the bench, you got Bobby Portis, Marcus Smart, Josh Hart, and Mitchell Robinson. So really good, solid bench. Honestly, can't ask for much better. Hopefully we can repeat, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. So end of season number 3, Zion's out here winning MVPs. 65 and 17, not as good as last year. I'll still take it though. RJ Hampton, Rookie of the Year, Hayward, Davis, Brian Antoine, and Quinn Snyder. 3rd year in a row, Coach of the Year. You can't really complain about that. And is the best record in the NBA once again. Player stats on the year: Kemba, Mitchell, Butler, Harris. Portis actually putting up some points. I'll take him over Billy Hernangomez. Team stats, I really never looked at this. Points per game, we were best. Defense, we were best. Mathematically, obviously, gives us the best differential. Us in the Grizzlies, good to see them back in the playoffs here in the first round. Unfortunately, they're probably going to lose, but I'm not complaining about it. So we end up getting by them in, oh wow, okay, making a little push. Okay. 7 games, us and the Warriors here in round number 2. I really didn't think Memphis was going to get to 7 games, but good for them. We go up 3-0 on them real quick, and so let me do the math here. We sweep the Warriors, and it takes us 7 games to beat the Grizzlies. Oh God, the math on that is just off somewhere. Us against the Rockets, and we sweep the Rockets. Like, I mean, seriously. Oh boy, us and the Nets here, NBA Finals. Let's check out their team. Russell, Allen, Canner. Okay, they're okay. I mean, they haven't really made any significant improvements. They kind of just developed their young guys and then added Penis Canner. So we're good there. Up 3-0 on them, and we end up sweeping them. And Kemba Walker balls out. I mean, it's his video. Wins Finals MVP. So yeah, this was kind of the Kemba Walker and the Tobias Harris Jazz rebuild. I'm absolutely getting 590 overalls, so thank you very much. I don't think it's possible for me to get 6. No, it is not. So 590 overalls, I will take it. Kemba Walker, Tobias Harris was a Jazz rebuild. Obviously, a very interesting rumor. Who knows if it will come true? NBA offseason is pretty fucking crazy. So, if you guys did enjoy, leave a like down below. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe, of course, any other video ideas, always welcome down below in the comment section. Once again, I'm sorry I didn't upload consistently over the past few days, but we're on the road to 20K. Hopefully, we can get there by the end of the week. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.